Hello, this is Professor Duenas again, and in this segment I'm going to discuss the use of either and neither and how they affect subject-verb agreement. When I use either or neither alone, this will automatically be a singular subject. So, when you see either or neither alone, add s to the verb because the subject will be singular. For example, if I say the boys are going to the store, and I change the subject to either by saying either of the boys. In my first example, I said the boys are. Notice that I used are, which is the plural form of the verb be. When I say either of the boys, I would have to say is. Either of the boys is going. So if I say the boys are taking classes, I would say either of the boys is taking classes, or neither of the boys is taking classes. I suppose you could say neither as well. I say neither, you say neither. I say potato, you say potato. But you get the point. Either and neither, when used alone, are always singular. This is not the case when you have either or and neither or in a correlative construction. When I have either or neither nor, I have a two-part subject once again. And just like our rule with or, whichever part of the subject comes closer to the verb is the one that will control the form of the verb. So if I say either the mother or her children are going to the show tonight. But if I say either the children or their mother, I'd say either the children or their mother is going to the show tonight. So either the boss or his employees have to organize the party, or I would say either the employees or their boss has to organize the party. Have changes to has when the boss comes closer to the verb. Either the employees or the boss has, as opposed to either the boss or the employees have. So you see, when you have either or neither nor, the part of the subject that is closer to the verb is the one that will determine which form of the verb to use. And you will notice that I say the part that is closer to the verb, because in those statements, it's true in a declarative statement that the second part of the subject is the one that will control the verb. But in the case of a question, for example, do the employees or their boss know that there is a happy hour afterwards? Notice I said do because this part of the subject, the employees, is closer to the verb do, which would change in a question, do or does, right? Do the employees or does their boss? I could say, does the boss or his employees know that there will be a happy hour after this? So, whichever part of the subject is closer to the verb is the one that controls the verb when you have either or, neither nor. Along with either or and neither nor, we can discuss not only but also, which is another correlative construction. When I have not only X but Y, the part that is closest to the verb would control the verb. So if I say not only the boss but his employees know about the party, you'll notice I said know about the party without adding S to the verb. If I said not only the employees but also their boss knows about the party, you will note that I put an S on the verb knows. So once again, just as with either or and neither nor, when we use not only but also, the part of the subject that is closer to the verb is the one that controls the verb.